And what that does, it allows this line as you make that cast, especially off of spinning reels. When it comes off in this big cone like this, it pinches down very quickly, straightens that line out, so then it runs through the running guides in a very straight line. Hey everybody, Al Noriker here for KastKing. You know, over the years, KastKing has been known for developing incredible product at truly affordable prices. And what I want to talk to you about today is something brand new, and it's certainly going to keep that going. This is the Resolute series of high-performance graphite fishing rods. Now, these are all two-piece rods, easy to travel with, easy to store, but they're going to fish as well as any one-piece rod out there because of the technology that we've designed into these rods. You're going to find some very special components. We'll talk about that in detail in just a moment here as well. But as you can see here, there are 27 different rods in the Resolute series. Everything from a 4'6" ultralight that you can go crappie, panfish fishing with, small streams for trout. Great rod to get kids started, this little 4'6" ultralight. All the way to a 7'6" medium heavy rod. There's spinning models, there's casting models. Literally there is a rod here for virtually every species, every technique, fresh and even some saltwater inshore fishing. It's the Resolute series from KastKing. Let's talk a little bit about some of the most important features. So let's talk about graphite rod construction here, because as we know, there's a lot of different graphite modulus rods out there, from IM6 to IM9. They all serve their purpose. Now what we've done here with Resolute, we've selected a KastFlex IM7 graphite rod. It means we can keep this blank very, very thin, make it very, very light, keep sensitivity extremely high, but at the same time, we still have great durability in this rod. That's why we can make it from that 4'6" model all the way up to that 7'6" heavy action. So this is a rod that you're not going to give up anything in sensitivity and performance, but you're still going to have a very durable graphite rod in the Resolute series. So when we're talking about actions, you know, when we have 27 different rods of this whole series, you can imagine we've got a lot of different options for you to pick from. So we have both spinning and casting models. Obviously that's really, really important because there's a reason to use each one of those, and you may have your favorite. Maybe you don't like using a casting reel, but you love to use spinning gear. We've got a bunch of those in this series as well, all the way from the small ones all the way up to that 7.5 foot length and heavier action. But in the casting models, we've got fast action, great rods for virtually anything in the bass market, walleye fishing, certainly some inshore saltwater. There's some great rods there as well. So you've got actions from, like I said, 4.5 foot ultralight action for that crappie panfish market, maybe a great way to get kids started, or even just fishing trout on a small stream. That's a great rod. But if you're fishing big baits, jig worm type baits, maybe even doing some flipping with 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce tungsten weights, we've got casting models in this series that will handle that no problem as well. And the handle sections are all the right length. These are really well thought out, and I think you can see here that the graphics package on the Resolute series, I really love it. I mean, I think it really pops, it really looks great. People are going to recognize this rod, and you're going to be very proud to be fishing the Resolute series when you put one in your hands. All right guys, let's talk components, because this is where Resolute really separates itself from all the other rods out there. So not only do we have a great blank, great actions, a lot of different options, but now we're going to combine that with some of the best new components available in the entire fishing industry. I'm truly convinced of this. I absolutely love these guides. They've been around for a number of years. I haven't used them a lot yet, but I really wanted to put them to work and create this special rod, the Resolute series. So we've teamed up with American Tackle, and we're using the microwave air guides. Now, if you haven't tried these, you've got to give it a shot. You'll notice that it has like 2 cones in the first stripping guide here. And what that does, it allows this line as you make that cast, especially off of spinning reels. When it comes off in this big cone like this, It pinches down very quickly, straightens that line out, so then it runs through the running guides in a very straight line. What that does, it increases distance and certainly increases accuracy on your casting as well. They truly perform. I'm really a believer in American Tackle microwave air guides, and we're using them on every series, both spinning and casting, in the Resolute rod series. So in addition to using the microwave air guides from American Tackle, we're also using American Tackle reel seats. So the spinning models have a nice palm swell here, fits in your hand very comfortably. The casting models, of course, they have a trigger reel seat, so you can really have great control for stronger hook sets and just for control when making those casts, either a long cast or a pitch or flip. The trigger reel seat's really, really important. But all the reel seats on Resolute series are from American Tackle. It's the Bravo 2 two-piece style reel seats. Now, you've probably already noticed the handles on the Resolute series are so comfortable. These things are unbelievable. This is our super polymer golf style handle. Great when it's wet, very comfortable when it's dry. Slip resistant, cleans off easily. They look great, right? They match the rod. Cosmetics works from the front of the rod all the way back to the butt section. Super polymer handles and super polymer fighting butts, so that these rods protect themselves, they're comfortable in your hand, and give you that all-day comfort and performance by having a nice, comfortable reel seat in your hand. All right, guys. Let's wrap up our discussion and our introduction of the new KastKing Resolute series of graphite fishing rods. Remember now, 27 different models, spinning and casting, from a 4'6" ultralight all the way to that 7'6" medium heavy rod. Incredible graphite blanks. IM7 graphite, super thin, light, sensitive, but still durable. Incredible components. American Tackle, microwave air guides, longer casting, more accurate casting distances, and the American Tackle Bravo 2 two-piece reel seats, weight reduction, and keeps your reels firmly in place. To wrap it all up, super polymer golf style handles, incredible when they're wet, slip resistant, but comfortable when they're dry for all day on the water. I'm Al Noriker for KastKing. You cannot beat the new Resolute series from KastKing. Go get yourself one, and I'll see you on the water.